Picture this. It's October 21st, 1994. You're flipping through channels and you land on Nickelodeon. And you see something you've never seen before. Something different than anything else on TV or the channels. See, at the time, the highest rated shows on Nick were Rugrats, Doug, Ren and Stimpy, Clarissa Explains It All, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, and you stumble across the pilot of a show called AAAH Real Monsters. And yes, that's right, I said October 21st, 1994, making today the 31st anniversary of the show's premiere. Which is perfect because 31 is also how many days are in October and is known as a spooky little slutty little number. A lot of people don't know that. The show really strived by how different it was at the time. The show ran for 4 seasons and it got decent to pretty good viewership, but when you talk about favorite Nickelodeon shows, people never seem to talk about it. Even when I bring it up, half the time people are like, what the hell is AAAH Real Monsters? It's like people saw it, but after that it left their mind completely, and I've always wondered why, because I always loved the show growing up. So today we're shedding light on an underrated gem from 90s Nickelodeon. AAAH Real Monsters follows 3 best friends and roommates that attend Monster University. Let me introduce you to the group. There's Oblina. This striped umbrella handle with lips and eyes is the scariest of the bunch, being able to stretch herself to be big monsters or scary faces. The reason of the group, often giving the crew the ideas to go and do all the things that they do. Then there's Ickis. He's this small red rabbit looking fucker. He's usually the butt of the joke, being known to the school as a laughingstock that isn't scary. He can stretch to be scary monsters too, but unlike Oblina, he doesn't decide when he's scary. Only when he gets really mad can he do it. Kinda like the Hulk, but a little fucking idiot. He may be a softie, but he's a protector. And then there's my favorite character, Crumb. I've been legitimately debating how to explain Crumb, and I legitimately wholeheartedly believe that the best way I can describe Crumb is he's a walking, talking, hairy nutsack with arms and legs who doesn't have eye sockets, so he often either holds his eyes in his hands or in his mouth. And I do mean nutsack. I might even have to blur him out, cause I don't even know if that's PG! But what else would you call him? Literally, his main monster power is that he smells so bad people get killed in the process. There was one episode he grew a pimple that also has eyes and a mouth, and the pimple becomes more popular than Crumb, so they start fighting, and then the pimple grows legs and walks away after calling them all stupid. Best part, the pimple's name is Steve. Fucking Steve. They all report back to their cruel teacher and the school's headmaster, the motherfucking Gromble, who has 2 torture assistants for when the monsters really need a punishment. There's the Snorch, the large, nonverbal ogre disciplinarian of the academy. He inflicts punishments on misbehaving students. The Snorch has 3 terrifying chambers for misbehaving monsters, labeled something bad, something really bad, and you don't even want to know. And then there's Zimbo, a small bee-like monster with 1 leg and a humanoid face. He is the Gromble's assistant and often helps carry out punishments. Zimbo is frequently seen perched on top of the Snorch, making them a fearsome duo. Zimbo is also played by Tim Curry, cause of course he is. And now that we've talked a little bit about it, let's talk about the very first episode, entitled The Switching Hour, which just so happens to be a Halloween episode. The episode begins with 2 brothers who are the main human characters of the episode arguing. Then the younger brother finds Ickis in the trash can, but he runs away before the kid's older brother could even see it. The monsters at school all talk about how excited they are to scare people in the Gromble's class. The monsters pass a note that says the Gromble's bites, which he finds and gets angry because all they thought they'd need for scaring humans is a pair of pink floral bell-bottom jeans. So he banishes them from going out. So Crumb, Ickis, and Oblina sneak out and go trick-or-treating, and the monsters crash a Halloween party where they pass around food calling it gross. Stuff like brains and eyeballs, and then Crumb gives his actual eyeballs, and kids start screaming and run out, where Nicky, the boy from earlier's brother, and friends are throwing eggs at the kids, and Nicky just so happens to be dressed as Ickis, and so the monsters and Nikki's brother actually accidentally do the old switcheroo, and neither party realize till they're home. The monsters try to sneak back out, but are caught and sent to bed. So Nikki and the monsters have to go to class, and the Grumble finds out only 3 people snuck out the night prior, and he will find out who. Meanwhile, Ickis is trying to escape Nikki's house, but his mom says he can't eat breakfast or go to school till he changes out of his Halloween costume. So he wears a sweater, a backwards hat over his face, jeans, and Chucks. And he goes to school to where he explains Nikki's house has the best trash, so he's sent to detention where the kids make fun of him for disrupted class. So to retaliate, he eats the bottom of a chair. At home, Nikki's brother bullies Ickis and then fills Ickis with rage, so he becomes a giant monster and scares Jake. The brother's name is Jake. So bad that when Nikki came home, the bully Jake was hiding under Nikki's bed. The turntables indeed. And the monsters break Ickis out. They go back to school, and the Grumble discovers that the gang were the ones that went out on Halloween, and praises them for going out on Halloween and also punishes them. Ickis picks option 3. You don't want to know. And then he screams, and that's how the episode ends. Great first episode. It nails the feel of the rest of the show, and I hope this video helps a lot more people see the charm of this underrated 90s Nicktoon. Thank you for watching. Just one script left to write for the month of October. I can't believe I'm finally actually doing this. It's kind of killing me, but I'm so glad that I'm finally making my October videos. It's all I've ever wanted to do for October. Thank you for participating in Splumpy's Halloween Horror-thon. More to come next week. I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Smack that little bell in your little butt. Give it a little spank, like a naughty little bell. Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.